I'm Christian, Kapetan. I live in Toronto. I have a brother and sister, a middle child. Yeah. Still coming up with one, but people call me C Money. I grew up around the people that founded it, and I've started taking, they've noticed I started taking a liking to music and a passion for it, and I've kind of considered them into mentors, and they've kind of helped me grow in multiple ways, not just music. I don't really have a set, but I started developing a passion for music when I was about 15, 16. And then it all started by just me freestyling with friends, and then me growing up with music, and then started developing a passion and a love for it, where it came up to one or two lines, and then eventually one or two lines became into a song, and then I realized that music was very influential to me in my life growing up. It was very important to me, and it was, in a sense, music kind of raised me. I assess the beat. I just kind of see how I'm feeling with what the beat is, where I'm just, if it's good mood, bad mood, that's how I figure it out. And then sometimes just the hook comes in, and then the chorus. I don't really have a set routine, the music will flow to me, come to me. So since music's been so detrimental in my life and so much meant a lot to me, I would love for people to connect with my music like I've connected with other music and other artists, just a sense of just comfort. Close buddy of mine, Jamar, who is also known as Ja Ocean, he's a very big inspiration in my music life, especially now. Just being around him and just seeing how music has changed his life and how it's been very clear in his eyes, and just how much seeing his passion in his music has always been inspirational to me and just helps me grow with my music. His name's Daniel, and also his stage name's Benjamin.
Tell us about climbing with him.
So climbing with Daniel's very fun, and he makes it very easy because Daniel's very talented musically when it comes to making up his own beats and when it comes to writing down his own lyrics.
Tell us about a song you guys have written.
So we wrote on a song, and it's still coming up with a title, but basically the whole concept about it is just rising. And we talked about a song, and he literally made that beat in like 5 minutes, and then we just started going at it. So I like just the basics, like the bass and the drums and stuff, but I really love the more artsy parts. I love like hearing like the different stuff, especially mixing it with hip hop. I like hearing like the violins, I like hearing saxophone, just so give a different taste to like music. Honestly, I want people to feel like they're connecting with the music, because music, I always find I connect to certain songs and it just makes me feel good. And if I'm in a different situation or like sad, it makes me feel better. Music always, so I would love for people to connect with it. Honestly, just growing up, just seeing the impact music has had in my life, and how, honestly, just as cliche as it might sound, music changed my life. And just the fact that how I grew up, music helped me see that I'm not just where I was, I can grow from that, and helps me mature. And it's kind of like an anger management to me too. Like, it's very therapeutic music. I grew up with a single mother. Growing up with just my brother, my sister, my mom and grandparents. My dad's around, but I've never really had a father figure in my life, like just raising me up I love my dad, I always seen him, but I've never really like had that family dynamic. And just whenever I'm feeling in a weight or seeing other families how I would want it to be or stuff, music's always been there. Just seeing that I could relate with people, like relate with some artists through their music, I'm not just the only one going through issues. How music it's just very connected. It connects everyone together and shows that you're not alone. That's a good one. Ooh. So there's this artist now, NF. He's very like, you feel his emotion in his music. You feel his pain, and he makes you realize that it's okay to let it out and feel vulnerable. Just that sometimes the best thing to do is put all your emotions into your music, and that's where it's real. Oh, I would love to. I would love to one day and just see where it goes.